okay, how much nitrogen should I add to, to maximize my yield? And so they're putting on, 180 kilos or something like that. Well, if you take a little bit more of an economics view of that, particularly with high fertilizer costs, you could say, okay, as I increase my nitrogen rate, I've got a different fertilizer cost, and therefore you can compute a nitrogen yield curve. This is yield, over here, and, in terms of the returns on the product yields. You get a different curve that means that to optimize economic returns, you should probably be fertilizing less. So in a way, you guys can do this sort of an analysis in a way. So you can try some different fertilizers, growing your switchgrass, and then, looking at how the yield response to that is. You won't necessarily be fertilizing to maximize the switchgrass yield, but rather, maybe the switchgrass, economics return at the field scale. And actually, the other thing you could do in here is if you wanted to take the economics one further, just like that, you say, okay, what if I was paid for reducing my baseline N2O emissions as a greenhouse gas mitigation? So if I back off of 180 and come back to 160 or 150, could I sell that N2O reduction credit in an offset market? That would be another opportunity. So I think that's probably it for now. You can, but that's